boat. Second afternoon, we're gonna try a few different things. Today we're starting on the rocks.
I thought we'd do a little bit different. We got some weather come in here. It's a little bit cooler today. I mean, we're out here in sweatshirts now instead of t-shirts, and so hopefully a little cold front coming through here. These fish on these rocks, maybe a big grill will get going for us.
Well, let's see what happens. Only time will tell. We're gonna start pounding the rocks. Hopefully get some big muskies here on Mille Lacs. Smoking it. I was as fast as I could go, Greg. As fast as I could go. All right, I think we're ready here.
Jeez. It's all right.
Coming around.
All right.
It's underneath there. In goal, baby. There you go. Yeah! Woo! Figure 8 strike. And she was going fast, man. Fast!
Yeah. I seen her come up on it out there, and that's the reason I said, here she comes, and
woo! Not a bad one.
No, not at all.
Daytime bite. We haven't been out long.
No, actually, second spot we hit.
Second spot this evening. You weren't gonna lose it, man. I got her stuck.
She's right in the
right through her lower jaw. Should be able to just
like that.
That was total speed and adrenaline right there, man. Speed and adrenaline. And we are lighting them up here with Greg Thomas. Holy. Another one, man.
Take the glove, let's look at her and see what we got in the net.
Another nice Mille Lacs muskie.
Yep,
Thanks again, Greg. Tell you what, we caught fish on the deep weed line last night. This afternoon we're fishing the rock bars. Totally different pattern, but it shows you can catch them both ways.
Well, we got the clouds. We got a little bit of colder weather moving in here, and typically that's when these rock fish and stuff really get going. Yeah. Anytime
Cloudy
you get these
day.
little cold fronts, cloudy day, some wind, you can get these guys going on the rocks.
Sweet. Back she goes. Thank you, girl. That was a fun strike. Probably more fun than any of the strikes we had last night. But I think we will too. She's going underneath. How sweet it is. The musky glove is slimed once again.
Sliming the boat early.
What do you think? We should probably go up and do a drift right down that side again?
Do right through there again, because a lot of times we talked about last night is finding the group of fish. And in big lakes, no matter where you're at in a big lake system, you get schooling fish. And,
Talk about that, Greg, because obviously we ran into a pack of fish last night.
Yeah.
We see it day in and day out, especially on this particular body of water.
Yeah, I mean, in big lakes, it's almost like the fish hunt in packs, or they feed in packs, or they just move around in groups. And so, you can fish a ton of spots in a day, and you may not see a fish, all day. But another guy could be fishing and just happen to hit a pack of fish and clean house like we did last night.
Yep.
So in these big open water or in these big big lake systems, it's it's important to go out and look for the school of fish, the pack of fish, and when you find them, it can be unbelievable.
And I think one key is when you do find those fish is to slow down, fish really thoroughly. Don't leave them. A lot of people will catch a fish and then they move on to the next spot. We oftentimes turn right around and catch 2, 3, 4, who knows?
Yeah, I mean the best rule of thumb is don't leave fish to find fish.
Yep.
If you're on fish and they're in a spot and you know them in an area, go through, work them, eventually try to get as many fish as you can out of there and then move on. But give the area the chance. That's the best thing to do.
Let's get back up there and hit this baby again.
Let's go get him, man.
trash. Don't. You got her T-bone, buddy. All right, tell you what, we're finally getting something going here tonight. Second night out here with Gregg. Nice fish. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, good job.
Nice. Finally got something a little bit bigger.
All right, that one ate her about 10 feet out. That was sweet. This nighttime fishing, you just never know what you got. All of a sudden, bam, there they are.
All of a sudden, your bobber goes down.
Let's see.
A little bit better fish.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that one, Gregg. It's that one. Long, too. Actually, a little bit longer than I thought.
Yeah, mid 40-inch fish. You know, I didn't think it was that big until I put it in the net.
I didn't either.
Nice fish.
Great fighter. Let's get her back. Want to move that rod for me, Spud?
Sure, I'll get her out of the way.
All right, back over we go. Nice thick fish.
Wow, nice one.
Number 3 for today. There she goes. Go on.
Good job, everybody. Good job. Let's try to get one more here.
Get us back on the break. Tell you what, it's been real important to be right on that deep break during the evening time. The shallow bait's been good during the day, but once it gets nighttime, we've been sliding out and fishing quite a bit deeper. And it's paying off big time. All right, good job, Gregg. We got it. Nice fish, Gregg. Way to go, man.
Another thick one.
Another one on the chatter.
Yeah, the little chatterbait. Yeah.
Chatterbait's been cleaning up too.
Yeah, it's been getting, you know, its own fair share of fish.
Yeah.
So let's get her back. Come on. Good job.
What we got? Oh, they're all exciting after dark. You never know what you got.
She's staying down, ain't she?
There she is.
Oh, blue.
Another one of those blue.
Yeah, no kidding.
She's been doing well.
Just lighter this man.
A little bit there. All right.
Let's go ahead and pop her off.
That's number 5 for today, Gregg. We're having another stellar day. Get her out of there.
I got the net.
All right. There we go, baby. Number 5 for today. Nice, pretty fish. We're gonna get her back quick.
Put her back in the water. Let's see if we can get her mama.
Getting ready to go.
She got some spunk.
Here we go, baby. Thank you again. She's out of there.
Good deal.
Unbelievable. This night fishing up here on Mille Lacs is incredible. We're still waiting for a monster. Stay tuned. We got some more muskies up here in Minnesota. fish. All right.
Yeah. Topwater, baby.
Yeah. I gotta give it a try.
All right. She's just up shaking her head. Cool this. We took that old stomper right in the mouth. Look at her.
Nice fish, Greg. Nice fish.
Thrashing around a little bit. Boy, it's so hard when you're casting in the sun like this. It's so hard to see them, and then all of a sudden, boom.
There they are.
She's right there.
Nice fish.
Oh, she's got that spreader. She's got a spreader hook right in her mouth. Oh, only 1 point. There we go.
Yeah. All right.
We finally got one on Topwater. We've been waiting for that, and finally, old blue stomper got her. Let's see what we got here, guys. Get a hold over here in the net so I can.
Tell you what, we've been all over the fish this afternoon. We're up working the sand, Greg, which is like the third pattern that we've caught fish with you in this trip. And we've caught fish on the deep cabbage line after dark. We caught fish out on the rocks during the wind and the gray day yesterday. And now today in the no wind, bright conditions, you seem to like to climb up in the sand.
Yeah, they're just laying up here. We all like to go to the beach.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, you know, you get the fish that move up in the sand. We got little weed pockets moving around through here, and it does seem like there's more fish in the weed pockets, but don't be afraid to throw out the bare sand. You know, they're up here, whether they're up here digesting or whether they're just up here because they, you know, there's bait up here, they're chasing perch. You do see them little schools of perch about this big running around.
Nope.
You know, you don't know. I mean, but it's another pattern to look at. You know, the thing is that there's always a musky biting every minute of every day, and you just got to go find them. You know, some days are better than the others, though.
I'll tell you what, though, Greg, I call this the strangest pattern you ever see in musky fishing, because when the fish are up in the sand, there's literally, at times, hundreds of them in 1 to 3 feet of water, a long way from deep water. It just doesn't make much sense, but they're here and they're biting.
Yeah, whether it's the strain of fish that, like, which I don't think it is, because I've ran into this in other places too, but the muskies just move up. It's, you know, you kind of look at it as like a huge inside weed line, you know, just some kind of huge inside weed area, and you know, the bigger the area, the more fish that can move in, and you're fishing a huge system here, so more fish can move up and see it.
Let's see what we got.
All right, let me pop this hook out. She's got that spreader hook right in her jaw there. Oh, no, they're nice fish, you know. Again, not a super giant, but you know what? A nice, you know, low mid 40-inch fish. You know, this is what, 18 fish now in the 3 days that we've gotten. So we're just absolutely just kicking their butts, and this one's getting feisty. But you know what? Wearing the glove on there, you know, that's the key here too, is this glove just absolutely saves your butt.
I tell you what, I gotta get myself a pair of those, Greg.
Yeah, the Musky Armor gloves, man, are definitely something to look at when you're out there on the water. But let's just ease her in the water here real quick. I think she's gonna take off pretty quick.
Topwater, baby, I love it. Let's get a couple more.
Finally got something to go on a surface bait.
Unbelievable. We are just lighting up these muskies here the last couple of days. Unbelievable fishing up here in Mille Lacs. So many ways to catch them and so many fish here. It's just a blast.
It's getting a little light.
Let's go get 'em.
You don't do things on surface baits. Feel the weight. I didn't.
I lost myself, what's better for me? It's the addiction.
Topwater. I just moved to the front of the boat.
I lost myself, what's better for me? It's the addiction.
Yeah, we got a weird angle coming across. Haha, she just exploded on it too.
Not a bad fish.
Not a bad one.
Out of your way.
Not a bad
The wind just picked up too. You feel that?
Yep.
A little change here.
I'll bring her out.
Oh, she's going. Nothing's going on.
Yeah, it's not a very big one, but nice one. I love it. She is not like no. There we go.
Good deal. Another topwater fish. I swear, it's getting low light now, and that's the 4th fish we've had bust on topwater. And we connected with 2. We had 2 more miss. So, hey, let's get her.
in the topwater, bro.
Yep. Let's get her off and go after me.
Came up like this. When she came up and took it, I seen her just nosedive down and she drove.
Top rope.
Yeah.
You got her there?
I got her.
Another spotter.
Mille Lacs, how many is that, Greg?
That's 19 now in the last 3 days.
19, and we're just getting into prime time of our
Pretty
third
fish.
day up here on Mille Lacs, Minnesota. Tell you what, baby, Greg will put you on them, and it is fun. I mean, this water is so clear. A lot of times you can see these fish. Sweet. I'll tell you what, this has been a heck of a trip. 3 days, 18 fish. I mean, and that's not to mention how many we've seen besides that, and how many close encounters on top of that. We're doing now. We're gonna have a little guest here in a little bit. Tony Grant's gonna jump in the boat with us, which is always a great time. Hopefully that's just one more stick in the boat, and we'll get a big one here to go.
Way to go, Keezy.
All right, man. Again, we're working the sand, shallow sand, and really slowing down our presentation. During the daylight, we've been burning the bucktails and really producing a lot of speed and a lot of vibration with these lures, but now we're gonna slow them right down to a crawl, and hopefully we'll stick one here.
Yeah, all right.
Tony,
All right.
bigger one?
Nice fish.
Good job.
Nice, way to go.
Here's that big cowgirl. Oh, boy. Come on out of there.
Oh, good deal.
Fish,
A little bit better fish.
yeah, on the cowgirl.
These Mille Lacs fish sure don't like to come to the boat, do they?
Got her. There we go. A little bit better fish. Oh, they're starting to grow a little bit. That's good. We got another one on the old cowgirl, though. Let's get her off and see what old Tony's got here.
She didn't hit you too far off the boat.
No. Just the blades start turning.
All right, there we
Pretty
go.
healthy fish.
Yeah, all right.
Nice healthy fish.
Good job.
She popped her right at the boat, too, didn't she?
Yeah, about 10 feet from the boat.
Well, everybody, that concludes this week's show, part 2 of Mille Lacs, Minnesota. Greg, you're the man. You had us on them again.
We got a bunch of them. We just couldn't get the real big one we wanted, but we got a bunch of fish. A lot of action.
Well, I'll tell you what, the action was incredible. Steve, how exciting is it?
I'll never complain when we boat over 20 muskies in 3 days. I tell you what, fishing with Gregg Thomas, probably one of the most productive muskie guides there is in the entire country. It's just a thrill to spend a couple of days in the boat with you, Greg. Fantastic production. We didn't get the 50-incher, but I tell you what, we're not disappointed in any way, shape, or form. It was a blast out
Hey,
there.
48, a 47, a 45, that's our big fish. You got to be happy with that. Till next week, I'm Mike Keys. I don't know where we're going to be.
I guarantee you it will be an adventure, that's for sure.